Happy Kids Learning. A to Z birds.
A.
Albatross.
Albatrosses are super sailors of the sky with the biggest wingspan of all birds, which helps them glide over the ocean without getting tired. They love a life on the waves, only landing on distant islands to say hello to their families and take a well-deserved rest.
American robin.
American robins are like the friendly neighbors of the bird world, with their cheerful red bellies and happy songs that say "Good morning" every day. They love hopping around lawns, looking for juicy worms to snack on, making them a fun bird to watch while playing outside.
Avocet.
Avocets are graceful birds with long, skinny legs and a unique upturned beak that looks like it's always smiling. They dance in shallow waters, swooping their heads side to side to catch tiny snacks, making them look like they're performing a water ballet.
Anhinga.
Anhingas are known as the snake birds because their long, thin necks peek out of the water like a snake when they swim, searching for fish. After a swim, they spread their wings wide in the sun, looking like they're trying to give the sky a big hug to dry off.
B.
Bald eagle.
Bald eagles are like the superhero birds of the sky, wearing a white feathered cap and a dark brown suit, flying high with their super strong wings. They are famous for their sharp eyes, which can spot a fish from way up in the air, making them excellent hunters and fishers.
Blue jay.
Blue jays are the forest's loud and proud painters, wearing a dazzling coat of blue, white, and black feathers that make them look like flying pieces of the sky. They're very clever birds, often mimicking other sounds and even using sticks to get food, showing off their smarty pants side to anyone who watches.
Blackbird.
Blackbirds wear a shiny black coat of feathers and sing one of the most beautiful songs you can hear in your garden, like a morning alarm made of music. They love to hop around on the ground, peeking under leaves to find tasty bugs and berries to eat.
C.
Cardinal.
Cardinals are like the stars of the bird world, with the males dressed in brilliant red feathers and the females in beautiful shades of brown and red. They love to sing loud and sweet songs from the treetops, making them one of the most cheerful visitors to backyards and bird feeders.
Crow.
Crows are the clever puzzle solvers of the bird world, with shiny black feathers and a sharp gaze that misses nothing. They can use sticks as tools to get food, work together in teams, and even remember friendly human faces, making them one of the smartest feathered friends in the neighborhood.
Canary.
Canaries are tiny, cheerful singers with feathers as bright as a sunny day, ranging from yellow to green and even some with a splash of orange. They fill the air with their sweet tunes, almost like they're telling stories through their songs, making them beloved pets and joyful companions in homes around the world.
Chicken.
Chicken are the farmyard's busybodies, always pecking around the ground with their beady eyes searching for tasty seeds and bugs. They give us eggs in all sorts of colors, from white to brown and even blue, making breakfast time an exciting treasure hunt.
Crane.
Cranes are the tall, elegant dancers of the bird world, with long legs and necks that make them look like they're wearing fancy ball gowns. They perform beautiful dances to impress each other, flapping their wings and jumping gracefully, turning wetlands and meadows into their own private dance floors.
Cockatoo.
Cockatoos are the comedians of the bird world. With their fancy crest feathers, they can raise like a hat when they're excited or curious. They love to chat, mimic sounds, and perform tricks, making them the life of the party in any home with their playful and affectionate antics.
D.
Duck.
Ducks are the playful splish-splashers of ponds and lakes, with their colorful feathers and cheerful quacks that can make anyone smile. They love to paddle around in the water looking for snacks, and sometimes they tip upside down, showing off their fluffy tails as they dive for a tasty bite.
Dove.
Dovies are the peaceful messengers of the sky, wearing soft, smooth feathers that can be as white as snow or as gray as a rainy day. They sing a gentle coo-coo that sounds like a lullaby, reminding everyone to take a moment and enjoy the quiet beauty around them.
E.
Eagle.
Eagles are the mighty guardians of the sky, with powerful wings and sharp eyes that can spot a tiny mouse from way up high. They soar through the air with grace, ruling the Sky Kingdom with their strength and courage, inspiring everyone who watches them glide.
Emu.
Emus are the tall and fluffy runners of the Australian outback, sporting long legs perfect for sprinting and soft, shaggy feathers that make them look like giant, cuddly birds. They can't fly, but they make up for it with their incredible speed and curious nature, often coming up close to say a friendly hello in their own special way.
Egret.
Egrets are the elegant dancers of the water's edge, dressed in their pure white feather gowns, standing tall and still as they wait for a fish to swim by. With a swift move, they dart their long, sharp beaks into the water, catching their meal with grace and precision, making them the graceful ballerinas of the bird world.
F.
Flamingo.
Flamingos are the show-offs of the bird world, standing on one leg and sporting bright pink feathers that look like they've been dipped in strawberry milkshake. They love to munch on shrimp and algae, which is why they wear such a fabulous pink color, turning every day into a fancy dress party.
Falcon.
Falcons are the speedsters of the sky, zooming through the air faster than any other bird, making them the superheroes of the bird world. They have sharp, pointed wings and a keen eye for spotting dinner from afar, diving down at lightning speed to catch their meal with precision and grace.
Frigate bird.
Frigate birds are the pirates of the sky, with their large, dark wings and a red pouch that puffs up like a balloon when they're trying to impress. They hardly ever touch the water, instead soaring high above the ocean, swooping down to snatch fish from the water's surface, or even stealing food from other birds in mid-air.
G.
Goldfinch.
Goldfinches are like little drops of sunshine flitting through the sky, with their bright yellow feathers that light up gardens and fields. They love to chatter and sing as they bounce from flower to flower, sipping nectar and munching on seeds, spreading cheer wherever they go.
Goose.
Geese are the adventurers of the skies, flying in big V shapes and chatting with each other as they travel long distances during their migrations. They're known for their loyalty and teamwork, sticking together in families and making loud, honking sounds to keep everyone in line and safe on their journey.
H.
Hummingbird.
Hummingbirds are the tiny, dazzling jewels of the garden, zipping around with wings that buzz like little helicopters, so fast they can hover in one spot. They love sipping sweet nectar from flowers with their long, slender beaks, flashing their iridescent feathers in the sunlight, making it look like they're wearing sparkly costumes.
Hawk.
Hawks are the keen-eyed hunters of the sky, soaring high with their sharp vision, spotting even the tiniest movements on the ground. With a swift dive, they swoop down to catch their prey, showing off their powerful wings and talons, the superheroes of the bird world keeping the balance of nature.
Heron.
Herons are the tall, stealthy fishermen of the water's edge, standing like statues in shallow waters with their long legs and necks ready to strike at a fishy snack. With a quick jab of their sharp beak, they catch their meal, then strut around with grace, showing off their elegant, feathery coats that blend into the watery world around them.
I.
Ibis.
Ibises are the curious explorers with long, curvy beaks, perfect for poking around in the mud to find tasty snacks like insects and small fish. They love to hang out in groups, wading through marshes and wetlands, flaunting their sleek feathers that can be as bright as a sunset or as white as snow, making them the fancy partygoers of the bird world.
Indigo bunting.
Indigo buntings are like little pieces of the sky that have come down to earth, with feathers so blue they seem to glow when the sunlight hits them just right. They sing beautiful songs from the tops of trees, brightening up fields and forests with their music and dazzling colors, making them nature's own vibrant musicians.
J.
Junco.
Juncos are the fluffy little snowbirds with soft gray feathers and a flash of white on their tails, looking like they've dipped their tails in a bucket of paint. They love to visit backyards in the winter, hopping around on the snow-covered ground, searching for seeds, and turning chilly days into a fun, feathery party.
Jacana.
Jacanas are the magical walkers on water, with their super long toes spreading wide to stroll on top of lily pads like tiny ballerinas of the marsh. They're often seen tiptoeing gracefully from leaf to leaf, searching for yummy bugs to eat, making them the delicate dancers of the water world.
Jackdaw.
Jackdaws are the playful tricksters of the bird world, with their shiny silver eyes and sleek silvery black feathers that gleam in the sunlight. They're very social and smart, often seen chattering and tumbling through the air together, making up games and solving puzzles, showing everyone how fun and clever they really are.
K.
Kiwi bird.
Kiwi birds are like the superheroes of the night in New Zealand, with their super sharp senses and a long beak to sniff out bugs and worms in the dark. They're fluffy, brown, and a bit shy, preferring to wander through the forest at night, making them special because they're birds that don't need wings to have adventures.
Kingfisher.
Kingfishers are the flashy divers of the riverbanks, wearing bright blue and orange feathers that sparkle like jewels in the sunlight. They zoom over the water like tiny, colorful rockets, then plunge down with a splash to catch fish, showing off their amazing fishing skills with every dive.
Kestrel.
Kestrels are the dainty daredevils of the sky, able to hover in one spot with their wings fluttering so fast, it's like they have their own magic carpet. With their keen eyes, they spot tiny insects and mice from up high, then swoop down gracefully to grab a snack, showing off their precision and agility in the air.
L.
Loon.
Loons are the mysterious singers of the lake, with their haunting calls echoing through the misty mornings and peaceful evenings. They dive deep into the water like submarines, disappearing for moments before popping back up, showing off their sleek black and white feathers that shimmer like the water's surface.
Lyrebird.
Lyrebirds are the master impersonators of the forest, with their amazing ability to mimic almost any sound they hear, from chainsaws to camera shutters and even other bird songs. Their tail feathers fan out into a beautiful shape like a lyre, making their dance routines not just a treat for the ears, but a spectacular show for the eyes, too.
Lark.
Larks are the early risers of the bird world, greeting the dawn with their joyful songs that fill the air with music as the sun comes up. They love to sing while flying high up in the sky, showing off their powerful voices and happy tunes, reminding everyone that a new day is a reason to sing and celebrate.
M.
Mallard.
Mallards are the colorful quackers you see paddling around ponds and lakes, with the boys wearing shiny green heads and the girls dressed in speckled brown. They love to play follow the leader, gliding across the water in a line, and sometimes they tip upside down to snack on underwater treats, showing off their funny, fluffy bottoms.
Macaw.
Macaws are the rainbow painters of the sky, with their bright, bold feathers in every color you can imagine, making them look like flying works of art. They have big, curvy beaks, perfect for cracking open nuts, and love to chat and mimic sounds, filling the forest with their lively conversations and laughter.
Magpie.
Magpies are the shiny collectors of the bird world, with their black and white feathers that sparkle like tuxedos and long tails that fan out like fancy party dresses. They're curious and clever, often spotted picking up shiny objects to decorate their nests, making their homes as glamorous as their outfits.
Mockingbird.
Mockingbirds are the copycats of the bird choir, with a talent for mimicking the songs of other birds, car alarms, and even cell phone ringtones, making them the ultimate pranksters. They perform concerts from the tops of trees and rooftops, showing off their vast repertoire of tunes, sometimes singing all night long under the moonlight, turning the world into their stage.
N.
Nightingale.
Nightingales are the secret stars of the nighttime, hidden away in the bushes, but sharing their beautiful melodic songs that can fill the whole night with music. They're shy and hard to spot, but once you hear their sweet tunes, it's like listening to a live concert under the stars, making bedtime stories and dreams even more magical.
Nuthatch.
Nuthatches are the little acrobats of the forest, scurrying up and down tree trunks head first, like tiny superheroes climbing skyscrapers. They stash away seeds and nuts in tree bark, using their sharp beaks like hammers, making sure they have snacks ready for later, just like kids hiding their favorite treats.
O.
Owl.
Owls are the wise old wizards of the night, with big, round eyes that can see in the dark and silent wings that let them fly without making a sound. They love to ask who from their hidden spots in the trees, keeping a lookout for snacks like mice and insects, making the nighttime forest full of whispers and mystery.
Oriole.
Orioles are the bright and cheerful artists of the treetops, wearing stunning orange and black feathers that look like they've been painted on by the sun. They weave intricate hanging nests that dangle from branches like beautiful baskets, showing off their amazing craft skills while singing sweet melodies that add a splash of color to the sound of the morning.
Ostrich.
Ostriches are the giants of the bird world, standing taller than any other bird with their long necks and big, fluffy bodies. They can't fly, but they can run faster than a car in the city, using their strong legs to sprint across the savannah, making them the speedy superheroes of the grasslands.
Osprey.
Ospreys are the spectacular fishermen of the sky, diving feet first into the water with a big splash to catch fish with their sharp talons. They have a special grip and a reversible toe to hold onto their slippery meals, making them the masters of the air and sea, always ready to show off their amazing fishing tricks.
P.
Penguin.
Penguins are the adorable waddlers of the icy world, dressed in their fancy black and white tuxedos as they shuffle and slide on the ice. They're great swimmers, using their flippers to zoom through the water like torpedoes, catching fish and playing tag in the chilly ocean waves, making them the cool partygoers of the Antarctic.
Parrot.
Parrots are the colorful chatterboxes of the jungle, with bright feathers in every shade you can think of, and a knack for copying sounds from words to whistles. They love to munch on fruits, nuts, and seeds, using their strong, curved beaks like a Swiss army knife, making them the clever craftsmen of the treetops.
Pigeon.
Pigeons are the friendly cooers of city squares and park benches, wearing sleek feathers that can shimmer with hints of green and purple in the sunlight. They're experts at finding their way home over long distances, making them the original message carriers, always ready for a snack from kind passersby or a quick peck on the ground for crumbs.
Peacock.
Peacocks are the show-offs of the bird world, with their spectacular tail feathers that fan out in a dazzling display of blues, greens, and shimmery golds, looking like a royal cloak. They strut around with pride, shaking those feathers to impress friends and make the forest floor their own personal runway, turning every day into a fashion show.
Pelican.
Pelicans are the bucket-mouthed fishermen of the sea, carrying around their own built-in fishing net under their beak, which can stretch out to catch lots of fish at once. They glide over the water in squadrons, working together before diving headfirst into the waves, scooping up water and fish, then tipping their heads back to gulp down their catch, making mealtime a splashy spectacle.
Hue.
Quetzal.
Quetzals are the magical treasures of the rainforest, with dazzling green feathers that shimmer like emeralds and a long, graceful tail that floats behind them like a royal train. They're shy and hard to spot, but if you're lucky enough to see one, it's like finding a piece of the forest's very own hidden treasure, making every glimpse a moment of wonder.
Quail.
Quails are the cute, round fluff balls of the fields, scurrying through the grass with their little top knots bobbing up and down like tiny antennas. They're known for their quack-quack call as they chat with each other, hiding in the brush or suddenly flying up in a little burst of energy, making them the surprise party poppers of the meadows.
R.
Robin.
Robins are the cheerful garden visitors with bright orange bellies and a song that sounds like they're happily chatting away. They love to hop around the yard, tilting their heads to listen for worms before pulling them up for a tasty snack, making them the friendly neighborhood worm detectives.
Raven.
Ravens are the smart cookies of the bird world, with shiny black feathers and a knack for solving puzzles, sometimes even using tools like sticks to get their treats. They can mimic sounds and voices, which makes them the great pranksters of the forest, always ready to surprise you with their clever tricks and deep, croaky caw-caw conversations.
Roadrunner.
Roadrunners are the speedy sprinters of the desert, famous for zipping across the sandy landscape so fast they can catch a lizard for lunch without breaking a sweat. With their long legs and a crest that pops up when they're excited, they look like they're always on a mission, darting around with a beep-beep, just like the cartoon, making every day an adventure.
S.
Sparrow.
Sparrows are the tiny chatterboxes of the city and countryside, fluffing up their brown and gray feathers as they hop around looking for seeds and crumbs. They love to gather in groups, tweeting and chirping in a busy conversation, making every hedge and bush buzz with their friendly gossip.
Swan.
Swans are the elegant dancers of the water, gliding smoothly with their long, curved necks and fluffy white feathers, looking like they're wearing fluffy ball gowns. They can be seen dipping their heads under the water to find food, then lifting up to spread their huge wings, showing off like they're the royalty of the pond.
Seagull.
Seagulls are the carefree pirates of the beach, swooping down with their white and gray wings spread wide to snatch up snacks with a cheeky, "Mine, mine!" They love to ride the ocean breezes, performing acrobatics in the sky and chatting loudly with each other, making the seaside full of their lively adventures.
Starling.
Starlings are the sparkling stars of the bird world, with their black feathers shimmering in purples and greens as if sprinkled with glitter. In the fall and winter, they gather in huge groups called murmurations, swooping and diving through the sky in a breathtaking dance, creating shapes and patterns that look like they're doing a magic show in the air.
Swallow.
Swallows are the graceful acrobats of the sky, swooping and diving with their long, elegant wings and forked tails that help them turn on a dime. They zip over fields and water, catching insects mid-flight with their wide-open mouths, making the air buzz with their high-speed chases and aerial dances, like they're performing a show just for us.
T.
Turkey.
Turkeys are the big gobbling wanderers of the forest, showing off their impressive feathers that fan out in a colorful display when they're trying to impress someone. They have a funny way of strutting around, puffing up their feathers, and making a gobble-gobble sound that echoes through the trees, making them the comedians of the woodland.
Toucan.
Toucans are the tropical party birds, famous for their huge, colorful beaks that look like they've dipped them in a rainbow paint pot. They hop around the rainforest canopy, chattering and feasting on fruits, making them the lively, chatty guests of the treetop gatherings, always ready to show off their dazzling outfits.
Thrush.
Thrushes are the sweet singers of the woods, with their beautiful melodies filling the air, making the forest feel like a concert hall. They wear modest brown or speckled coats, preferring to let their stunning songs steal the spotlight as they flit from branch to branch, sharing their tunes with anyone who listens.
Tanager.
Tanagers are the splashy paintbrushes of the bird world, with feathers in bright, bold colors that seem to have been chosen from a child's paint set. They flit through the treetops like little sparks of light, adding dashes of red, blue, yellow, and green to the green canvas of the forest, making every day a bit more colorful and cheerful.
U.
Umbrella bird.
Umbrella birds are like the mystery guests of the rainforest, with their big fluffy crests that look like umbrellas and long dangling wattle that bounces as they move. They're a bit shy, hiding in the dense forest, but their deep booming calls can be heard far and wide, making them the bass singers of the bird world, always ready for a rainforest concert.
Upland sandpiper.
Upland sandpipers are the graceful wanderers of open fields and prairies, with long, skinny legs that make them look like they're on stilts, and a sweet whistling song that echoes through the air. They dance through the grass, hunting for insects, and take long flights across continents, making them the globe-trotting adventurers of the bird world, always on the move to find their next big adventure.
V.
Vulture.
Vultures are the cleanup crew of the wild, soaring high in the sky with their wide wings, watching over the land like guardians. They have a special job of tidying up, munching on leftovers that no one else wants, which helps keep the environment clean and healthy, making them the unsung heroes of the animal kingdom.
Vermilion flycatcher.
Vermilion flycatchers are like flying embers, with their brilliant red feathers that light up the sky as they dart after insects. They perch proudly on the tips of branches, suddenly swooping out to snag a snack mid-air, making the world their stage with their dazzling aerial acrobatics and fiery outfits.
W.
Woodpecker.
Woodpeckers are the drummers of the forest, tapping away on tree trunks with their strong beaks like they're playing a beat for the woodland concert. Their pecking helps them find bugs to eat and make cozy homes inside trees, showing off their handy skills and keeping the rhythm of the forest alive with their natural music.
Wren.
Wrens are the spirited tiny acrobats of the backyard, with their perky tails often pointing upwards as they hop around with endless energy. Their powerful voices surprise everyone who hears their loud, bubbly songs, filling gardens and forests with sounds much bigger than you'd expect from such small birds, proving that great things often come in small packages.
Waxwing.
Waxwings are the silky smooth partygoers of the berry bushes, dressed in soft, sleek feathers with tips that look dipped in red and yellow wax. They travel in happy, chattering flocks, sharing berries like they're at a grand feast, turning every meal into a joyful celebration with their elegant masks and gentle manners.
X.
Xenops.
Xenops are the tiny, quirky adventurers of the rainforest, with their upside-down climbing tricks and a beak that looks like it's always ready to dig into a puzzle. They flit along tree trunks and branches, poking around for insects with a curiosity that never quits, showing everyone that exploring the world headfirst can be a lot of fun.
Y.
Yellow warbler.
Yellow warblers are the little sunbeams of the bird world, lighting up the bushes with their brilliant yellow feathers that shine like the summer sun. They flit from branch to branch, singing sweet, cheerful songs that sound like they're spreading happiness and sunshine wherever they go, making them the joyful heralds of warm, sunny days.
Yucatan jay.
Yucatan jays are the stylish party animals of the tropical forests, with their striking blue and black feathers and a flashy splash of yellow around their beak, like they're always dressed for a fiesta. They're social butterflies, chattering away in groups as they hop around the trees, sharing food and gossip, making the forest buzz with their lively conversations and vibrant colors.
Z.
Zosterop.
Zosterops, also known as white-eyes, are the tiny, sociable explorers of the treetops, famous for the distinctive white rings around their eyes that look like they're wearing little glasses. They flutter through the foliage in chatty flocks, nibbling on insects and nectar, sharing meals with friends, and making the forest alive with their cheerful buzz and communal spirit.
Zebra finch.
Zebra finches are the dapper dressers of the bird world, with their striking black and white stripes and bright orange cheeks, looking like they're always ready for a fancy party. They chirp and chatter in cheerful tunes, making them the life of the party in any bird lover's home, spreading smiles with their playful antics and stylish outfits.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fun content like this.